Hello everyone. The video you're about to see shows me and my brother taking soaring lessons back in May 1989. The plane type we are using is the famous bergfalke, and this video was shot in the southern part of Sweden at Fering airport. Unfortunately, since we were taking lessons, we weren't allowed to have the camera with us into the cockpit. But enjoy anyway. It shows both starts and landings, and well, that was basic practice you did in the beginning of your education. Both me and my brother graduated that same summer, and we were soaring about 3 years, I think. And unfortunately, I moved away and couldn't keep up with the soaring where I moved, and the same goes with my brother. So, but for 3 years, around 3 years, we were soaring, and what's lots of fun, lots of fun. Okay, so enjoy. So we have prepared the plane for takeoff, and now it's my turn to go up and take a start and landing lesson. These lessons usually went on for about 10 to 11 minutes. I can tell you, lots of the time you were out on the airport was on the ground preparing yourself, preparing the planes, and so on. And then you went up, had a lovely time for about 10 minutes going down and land. And well, that's what you basically do training with soaring. You have to be train a lot of landings, since you don't have an engine, you have just one try, so you have to do it very well. So this is me preparing for takeoff, and my brother is helping with the preparing here. So, well, in a couple of minutes I'm gonna take off. So here I'm going through the checklist, making sure everything on the plane is working as it should. Soaring is not so much different from using a plane with an engine. You basically have the same kind of checklist, except for you don't have an engine to bother about. So, but except for that, it is the same thing. So my brother is helping here. He's gonna attach the soaring plane using the cable we had between the rally, and that's the engine plane that made it possible for us to get up in the air. So here is attaching that cable, and there was special commands for open and swallow, and I was using a small stick inside plane to open up the hatch to attach the cable to. So here we're going to start now. Well, if you ever been soaring and before, you can see that start wasn't that very good. This is in the beginning of the training, and I can tell you that in the beginning of training I thought it was a lot harder to do the actual start and be able to follow the engine plane and not getting up too high above the plane, not getting side of the plane, but actually keep in the correct line behind that engine plane. That was really hard in the beginning. After a while, it became natural. So here I am preparing for landing. I guess I've been up for about 7-8 minutes and now in a special sector of the airport preparing for the landing, and here I am now gonna do I think a 90 degrees final turn before the final, and lots of things you're in your mind preparing for that landing in this Soaring plane. So here is the actual final. I don't know how many lessons I had taken before this, but it surely shows that's me on the stick here, trying to correct the course. And well, this final went quite smoothly. I think I missed a little there, but I put it down quite nicely. Um, as you see, we don't land on the runway. Okay, so here's my brother preparing for takeoff. You have a parachute on your back there, as you can see, and well, there's a safety belt, 5-point self-debate belt, and you're well, there are lots of things you have to do before takeoff, so you're sitting okay in the chair and so on. So here's my brother preparing, and there was a friend of ours there helping him attaching the cable to the plane. I'm holding the wing here. Since there is just one wheel on a Soaring plane, someone has to hold the wing during the start, during takeoff. And you can see another guy running in front there. He's up at the rally, and we're communicating through signs, making sure the pilot of the engine plane is know when to start. So I guess here's my brother's finish, and we take off. So you run beside the plane a little bit, and there I let go the wing, and my brother has the same problem as me. We're quite new students here, so well, that's how smooth it went in the beginning. So here again, my brother is doing some basic maneuvering here. I think he's preparing himself for landing here too. Yeah, he actually is. My brother, on the other hand, he was very good at the landing moment, direct from start. I don't think we have taken that many lessons here when he's landing. So here we are on the ground again. Yep, we are discussing something about the lesson. I think some things around the lessons, what went smooth and what did we do wrong and what we could learn in the next start and landing. SAP, you did around 4 starts and landing per lesson day you were out in the field. That we were lucky this summer because the weather was really great, so we actually went out nearly every night. And here's the rally. He's detaching the cable before landing. Of course, it can't land with the cable is still attached to the plane, so he's doing that here. So I think that's about it. 10 minutes near up here on YouTube, so that's it.